come to you today and be able to kind of tell you all the announcements. And I have Seth here again with me.
Hey, I'm back.
He looks super excited, doesn't he? So we do have a few things to tell you, and I'm going to kick it to Seth. So why don't you tell him our first announcement?
So this week at the Forney campus at 1 o'clock, we're having our Kidsman meeting. It's for all the volunteers. We're going to have food. If you can't make it for this week, there's going to be another one next week, but the food's not going to be that great, so make it here.
Not that great food. Okay, so you have a volunteer meeting, 1 p.m. You'll be getting an RSVP invite and also a group me coming out. Some of you have probably already gotten an invite, and you're going to feed them?
Yes.
What food?
Something. It's going to be good.
I'll work on the food. Okay, so we're going to feed you 1 p.m. Our second announcement, listen up. We've all been doing this love song series, right? Well, the co-pastors had this awesome idea that we are going to host a date night for all of Sea Life to go on.
Yay!
Okay, but what this really means is that we need you in order for this to happen for our congregation. And so this is February 22nd. It's a Friday. The time is from 6 to 10 p.m.
Yep.
6 to 10, that's not bad.
4
hours for a date night.
Plus you get $50.
Oh, wait, we're going to pay them?
Yep, $50.
50?
Yep.
Okay, so you better be glad Seth is here because I was only going to give you like a high five and like a cup of goldfish. $50? You get $50 for being here for 4 hours.
I'm going to be broke after this is done.
Yeah, where it's all coming out of Seth's paycheck.
Yeah, my intern check.
Yeah, so $50, February 22nd, 6 to 10 p.m. Let me know. Hit us up, me, Amy, Kyle. Let me know if you would be willing to volunteer some time, get a little bit of cash, and be here for the date night childcare for us. That would really help us. Okay, now, Seth, I need you to tell them what we're going to be talking about special today.
So today we're talking about what we do in large groups as CG leaders. So the focus is we're supposed to be with our kids. That's when we have the speaker going out to speak and talk about the large group. We're supposed to be sitting with our kids, so we're the first line of defense for when maybe someone's being a little rowdy. You can go up and take care of business.
So when the kids are doing this with their friends and you're sitting with them?
It just gives you permission to put them in a shape.
I don't think it gives it that permission. It does not give you that permission.
No. Only if you know them.
No, not even if you know them.
Okay, if you... Never mind.
No, move on.
So, yes, it's just so... they're not a distraction to the rest of the group. It's really important that we're sitting with our kids and making sure that they're listening and being attentive. And also it helps us build a sense of connection with them.
If you're sitting alongside them, it kind of makes them feel like, hey, they
care about me.
They care about me. They want to sit with me. They're not sitting against the back wall or sitting. So as CG leaders, like get in there and space yourselves out amongst large group, and I promise the kids will really enjoy it. And then today, this Sunday, we are talking about, in large group, we're talking about how we act is spiritual. So we are basically going to be telling a story out of the Bible about basically how Jesus wants us to act. And we want to tell these kids that it's important whether they're making a big decision or just a small decision. Is the small decision as simple as letting someone borrow their favorite pen or their toy or just learning to share, that's how Jesus wants us to act. And we just really want them to know that every day of our life we need to be striving to be more and more like Jesus, but especially how we act. And outsiders looking in, when they see a believer and they see a Christ follower acting kind of in a snarky little way, like maybe they're saying, no, they cannot borrow my pen. That's not the way Jesus wants us to act. So we want to make sure that the kids understand that how we act is spiritual, and that really shows us that we're believers. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I think. See? Okay, so I think that's all we have.
Yes.
And you're going to feed them on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Yes, you'll get food, something.
Okay, something.
It's going to be good, though.
It's going to be good. I'm voting for fajitas, but that's just me. I don't know. What are you voting for?
I don't care. I'm not a picky eater.
Oh my gosh, boys. Okay, so that's all we got. We will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.